Good evening, everybody. It is July the 2nd, 2019. It is 11:10 in the evening. All right. As the title suggests, we've got a swarm of earthquakes going on in Grapevine, California area. I'm going to go ahead and give you all these earthquakes, and you'll see what I mean. There was a 2.1 Northern California, 7 miles west-northwest of the geysers. That wasn't the one, okay? At 1 mile in depth. A 4.2 Hindu Kush region, Indonesia, at 115.5 miles in depth. All right, here we go. A 2.8 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 5 miles in depth. A 2.5 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 5 miles in depth. A 3.1 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 5 miles in depth. A 2.7 Oklahoma, 12 miles northeast of Crescent, that came in at 1 mile in depth. A 2.0 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 7 miles in depth. A 3.2 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 5 miles in depth. A 4.2 Malaccan Sea at 6.2 miles in depth. A 4.0 Oaxaca, Mexico at 9.3 miles in depth. A 4.4 near the coast of central Peru at 21.1 miles in depth. A 2.2 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 5 miles in depth. 2.0 Central California, 7 miles north of Grapevine at 5 miles in depth. A 2.3 near the coast of Northern California. That was 6 miles southeast of Ferndale at 12 miles in depth. 4.3 Northern Alaska, 29 miles southwest of Shishmaref. That's Shishmaref at 8 miles in depth. Yes, I know I mispronounced it, and I apologize. A 4.7 Eastern Mediterranean Sea, that came in at 37.2 miles in depth. A 3.0 upgraded to a 3.1 Descensus Islands, Greece at 1.2 miles in depth. A 4.5 Guatemala at 6.2 miles in depth. A 3.4 Northern California, 6 miles west-northwest of Cobb. And a 3.0 Oklahoma, that was 2 miles west-southwest of Cushing, and that came in at 0 miles in depth. All right, guys, that is your evening earthquake report. Now you see what I mean when I say a swarm happening down there in Grapevine. God bless. Be safe. You guys, in my book, are totally awesome. Thank you for a wonderful day and coming back to the videos and leaving your comments. I'm going to shut it down. I will leave the alarm on in case something happens in Grapevine. You guys are totally awesome. 2 thumbs up for you. Sweet dreams. Dream softly. I'll talk to you in the morning unless something major happens.